Get back into the mix on Mike in the Night, February 24th, 2024. We're going to head off into some censorship news. And remember this piece of crap? Biden admin wants to spend around $1 million on university disinformation monitoring program. You can find this article on Reclaim the Net. And the White House latest initiative to carry out its brand of combating misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation, and continues to co-opt the education sector. So they're working on spilling their poison into other public sector areas. Bill Gates vows to eradicate memes from the internet forever. Buddy, the meme was invented because of you. One of the biggest pathetic losers on earth. The meme was invented for you. You don't get it, eh? Get this through your head, buddy. Get this through your head. We got the Joe Pesci soundboard here. I'm just turning it on. Like, I get really angry when I see these people. You know what I'm saying?
We know that you're in there and that you're all alone. We're not gonna hurt you.
Yep. And U.S. Commission to examine facial recognition technology impact on civil liberties. And it goes on to say right here, reports about this development note that even though the official legislative reaction and response in the U.S. concerning the use of the technology is lagging behind some other countries and organizations like the EU, the issue is nonetheless a highly controversial one in that country as well. The Algorithmic Justice League, which says its mission is to raise awareness about the impacts of AI, says that the technology is receiving a degree of opposition in the U.S. Of course it is. In America, they have guns. That's why Americans should never give up their guns. Biden's Department of Justice to arrest independent journalist Steve Baker for exposing the truth about J6. Why are they coming after this guy? We knew the truth about the January 6th, whatever they want to call it, on January 6th. Of that year. What is it? And they're coming after this guy now? That's the most pathetic, stupid, loser, underhanded loser thing you could ever do. And Biden's Department of Justice has announced plans to arrest and prosecute independent media journalist Steve Baker for crime of exposing the truth about what really happened January 6th. We know what happened January 6th. Why do you want to arrest this guy for? That's the most pathetic, underhanded, loser thing to do. Right there. And Ireland's election watchdog says his department has been given a safe channels to big tech companies, supposedly to deal with matters after meeting with them to discuss how they're dealing with misinformation. Again, Ireland's on board. This time in Ireland, where the head of the country's electoral commission, again, it has to do with obviously elections and all that stuff, had a big meeting to discuss how they are handling whatever gets branded as misinformation or disinformation. Then it goes on to say here, I have been pleased by the attitude and the respect that they have shown us to the process as part of the conversation, said the Irish Electoral Commissioner Chair. These are not easy meetings for any of us because we have particular requirements, but I'm very, very happy with the level of engagement, he added. His statement may come across as a times clownish, but O'Leary also knows how to make an open threat. So there it is right there. And remember this piece of crap? Obama laid the groundwork for U.S. media to become government-controlled propaganda tool. And yes, it actually started with the Clinton administration. Clinton administration kicked off this. They were the first to. They were actually the first to start laying the groundwork. And then the Obama administration came in. The mainstream media has lost all credibility in recent years with its coverage of the pandemic and election, leaving little doubts about who is running things and where they stand. There are lots of places to pin the blame for how it reached this state. But one big factor, former President Barack Obama, and then it goes on to say here, the idea was that American taxpayers should not be paying for propaganda for American audiences, although some people involved in BBG projects claimed it isn't propaganda. A former U.S. government source admitted that it advances American interests. When Obama dropped the propaganda protectionisms, it meant government agencies could create news and opinions to be delivered to Americans to further their narratives, and the taxpayer have to pay for it. So groundwork has been laid for a while now. And X, remember this guy, freedom of speech without freedom of reach? Yeah, we coined that here on this channel too. X commits to abiding by Ireland's online hate speech censorship law. And in recent private meeting with the Irish Oritax Media Committee, the Parliamentary Media Committee, X indicated its willingness to comply with Ireland's upcoming hate speech legislation. The announcement comes as a surprise, particularly in the light of X's owner, Elon Musk, previously expressing support for legal action against these proposed online speech laws. The company's representatives, who agreed to attend the committee only under the condition of privacy, affirmed their commitment. So they're going to these meetings. They don't want to be called out because they're obviously betraying their own people, committed to the proposed criminal justice indictment to Violence, Hatred, and Hate Offenses Bill 2022. So there it is right there. So they have to go into secret. It's a secret meeting. They don't want to know. They don't want their countrymen to know who they are that are going into these meetings to censor people, because they don't want to be called out a traitor, which they are. Complete traitors and losers. And remember this piece of crap? Here he goes again. Justin Trudeau reminisces over the days when corporate media controlled what Canadians believe. And as his online hate speech bill is accused of being a ban on speech he hates. So he was talking about conspiracy theorists. Let's see if he talks about it here. No, he doesn't. I played this video. I played the video, guys, on our two subscriber special on Rumble we did, because we got 2 subscribers on Rumble in like 6 months. So we did a 2 subscriber special. And we covered this. We played the video for you guys. And these are all pathetic. I could go into some video archives from 2017 and 2018 and to show you what we were talking about Justin Trudeau and what was happening and how these people are going to entrench themselves. In the videos, we're saying they're going to entrench themselves and never leave. They'll never go away. They'll always be in power. They'll always be selected in. They're going to fix elections. They're going to rig elections. They're going to do everything they can in their power to do that. And I think that's very, very important that we are aware that everything, or a majority of everything that we're seeing, is a complete lie. It's a deception, right?